Our biggest threat as a political party, MPP, the GoldBod led by Sami. He will be here every day to explain things to you. MPP for person force to Ghana for team. GoldBod. Sami. Yes, Sami, and then GoldBod. And the question here is, at the end of the day, I'm still yet to see one person come on TV. I'll bet you Ghana for say, you see, a cut 2.4 million, $240 million. And you win at the Canada and I win at the Canada. I'm still yet to see. I've seen Bright Simon speak so much, no substance. I've seen Kofi Bento speak so much, no substance. When you listen to the people making noise about, you see, GoldBod, I say, Sami, I say, I'm still yet to see anybody come with any evidence to say, this and that. And no, say, a car bind way any so. I've not seen anybody. As we speak now, every single statement coming from Oppong Nkrumah as we speak. Or no, Oppong Nkrumah was starting GoldBod losses. He has decided to speak on it again because he did not have any basis or evidence to make a case. So you can see this conversation about GoldBod, it was purely political. One, a hatred for the person who is leading GoldBod, and two, political talk or political agenda by the NPP to infuse something in the heads of Ghanaians and say BBSC. And so he see it. Two things. Inti, South National Busa will say, you are a businessman. Okofa nyoma, oton nyama o Ghana, or a company. As we speak today, say GoldBod egua, are you going to be happy? No. Why? Because you know deep down, say, the inception of GoldBod, it means sustaining business. Into 90% of businesses and businessmen and investors in Ghana, they wish GoldBod keep doing what it's doing. And actually, you have not been there. Actually, you don't want to accept the truth. But omusika wa omainima omutumdi ya nyoma omo experience Ekufuado 8 years any NDC 1 year we know they wish say the GoldBod as we see it what we really need to do as a nation is to be talking about reforms. Now reforms we will talk about reforms, but I want you to understand say the NPP any their surrogates like Kofi Bento, the hungry ones, they want to make a point out of nothing. They know for a fact to say, if they do everything possible for Ghanaians to think say GoldBod should not be there, they know say that is the only thing that is going to create an opportunity for Bawumia to come and say why BB. We all know the impact of GoldBod or Ghana economy. Now, let's step back a little bit. Now, there was something called PMMC and sana GoldBod eba. My is simple. Me omunyomanam to join you say na brofotentino. Peace at Fontina Mwaha. Now me betchow why GoldBod MPP for ya and why they think say if they malign GoldBod no create impression be say GoldBod and to me mwa Ghana ebe to Ghana for team but Ghana for ankasa nim say benefit a yenya GoldBod in the history of the Republic of Ghana uyi kokoa a GoldBod na abe replace and I say abe so a Ghana economy nasne. For a long time we relied on cocoa. Now my mention adebi PMMC GoldBod difference in any day my mention ade. Now, when you take your time and look at PMMC, any GoldBod, and Bawumia, and for a very long time, now will be a friend of PMMC. And this is about power, and you be a friend of GoldBod. Now, the two, there's difference. Now, if you PMMC, Any friend Precious Minerals Marketing Company. And no na ewoho ansana GoldBod eba. Now, PMMC a state-owned company, a bindia. But over GoldBod, a statutory body created by an act of parliament, a Ghana parliament in the Shemra, and the GoldBod, a set Bank of Ghana. A act of parliament, and the into Bank of Ghana, and yendi pabako dia. Bank of Ghana, a menewodia, the same as GoldBod, a act of parliament, and the GoldBod. There's a difference between the PMMC representing and what GoldBod represents today. If the GoldBod, you should not see it as something small. It is huge. It is big. It is not something simple. A act of parliament near them be a GoldBod. Now, PMMC na a marketing and exporting of gold and precious minerals. Time na PMMC no mo djuma nyina say omo beton gold na omo ton bia kwa monane na omo eden na omo make sure say sa gold they market and export inti gold ho de dewuro bi also omo bo efa gold ho no ene gold no ne ton a ton amanom no time PMMC no omo djuma die no. Now eba GoldBod comprehensive regulations, marketing and oversight of the gold sector. GoldBod then said they go deeper. Omuna sebio eba edien gold nanka se wo Ghana eho ensem atoto eho emra de o se wo ye de ni se wo ye de o se oto ne de ni se oto bebi a ewo se wutu no emra ewo ho se ne ewo se wudi gold hu dwa wo Ghana no GoldBod no parliament mano eyetumi say obetumi ahihye samra no a make sure say ye goodie no ye sika kokko no sebio enye obia na betuma toto na se inti comprehensive regulations de emra ena de boy sika kokko no ho ban ba na PMMC sin de no ye ne say na de obobon dawuro na maton ba sene be ya ye bebo sika kokko no ho ban ye de emra achirechirem abon ban esiesie ehun say yetu ni mra kwan so no na PMMC omonye saade no into so the difference between GoldBod way and PMMC. Now PMMC na limited and often contested, but when it comes to GoldBod, centralized, standardized and legally enforced as say regime. Into GoldBod omodjuma no ekọ enim che PMMC. Into GoldBod ne de omo hwe gold no from the day de asobebo form etu ayahu adwuma afa ni pansem ehu se entra ni paboni nsem enkohye baby yetu no kwan paso until say ye be scale aton ana say ye be keep no Ghana no GoldBod no echo deep omo adwuma no etene etre sebio ebo Ghana sika kokko no ho ban ekosipi bana eye PMMC ne de eye niso ne ntonye ene eho de urubo eno nko a it also who say PMMC ne GoldBod no the difference is very wide a wide difference. GoldBod no is more detailed when it comes to protecting our gold reserves and making money out of it to benefit a Ghana. So PMMC it looks more like a business venture. It looks more like a profit-making agency. And it na ya advert na ya ton. But GoldBod, its main focus is to protect a gold, guard it, use regulations for us to get the benefit out of the gold. It's two different things. And you can want some. Now, about a PMMC and GoldBod, small-scale mining oversight. Minerals involvement. PMMC, about small scale now. What they do is they are involved, minimal involvement. Say about gold ni tuo. Say ne be Chinese ni bi mbejinko. Obi fantra border. They India ni bi no. Na PMMC, ni sa time no. De omu hian se gold bi aba no mato. But over GoldBod, direct regulatory and support role for small scale miners. Into omono baby ye to gold no. Baby a gold no echo. Nipa auto gold no. The auto gold no. Baby also gold no ko. Send your baby a buying no. That is the detailed job of GoldBod. Into the difference between GoldBod and PMMC is shallow. The PMMC guys, they were not doing anything so serious to protect our minerals. But GoldBod, Eye emra ema parliament echichiri GoldBod eti ye nti eye detailed say ebebo gold no ho ban kopem say ye ne Ghana for ye benya ho mfaso. Na me pese otinyoma we asese ne be ya ubehu eye ejuma GoldBod edi no enye ejuma wa. And intina MPP for who say Ghana for beji GoldBod ni tum send your magia tum na. There's no way a MPP be to have a power beam because I bet changing the fortunes of this nation when it comes to us making money out of our natural resource, especially gold. Inti Bawumia MPP for omunim. Now let's take our time na minjuja bibi munchro. So I'm a fontina mwaha. So I'm a former here. When it comes to a GoldBod, the core value and the main reason tia GoldBod and na machechiro. Now, from time almost started say omoka GoldBod once some TV so there's one thing mabe who say majority of Ghanaians any omomuti radio so the TV so omo person omo try everything to malign GoldBod or Sami or the government omo ntimi nyane say nobody has been able to tell us to say gold na yetu no Ghana no some foreign company is taking our gold and no quantity na mama respect John Mahama a total control of our gold by our indigenous companies. And it does not matter the conversation I'm having with TV so. And we Ghanaians can be bold enough to say gold ounce be a betam no Ghana hano a Ghana dia. And that alone is called sovereignty. For a very long time, we have always wanted to own our gold. We have always wanted to make sure the gold na was as 100%. For a long time, we did not get that opportunity to own our own gold. Near to Nkrumah na MPP for about power. Omokache say your gold, there is a company called Alpha Stream. Omo third party, ye tell me your gold na momo. At a point in our history, not gold or Ghana, people were taking the gold and crossing our borders and taking it out. But as we speak today, nobody can sit on TV or on radio. In fact, the conversation about aggregator, Omoka Bawa Rock, one thing nobody has been able to say, then they say, Bawa Rock na a indigenous Ghanaian company is taking our gold to Europe. Obian Timbian Anon can say, Bawa Rock, atam Ghana gold, Ediako UK, Akoton. Obian Timin can say, Bawa Rock, a foreign company, Yenya Nananum gold, de Mayeno, and a Yedia man say, on your aggregator. Nobody. So that alone shows to say, at least for the first time in our history, Ghanaians can say, we control our gold. Inti, Sami conversation about TV, I'm like, okay, so there's one thing that we all agree on. Ghana's gold is being managed by Ghanaians. Ghana's gold is being marketed by Ghanaians. Ghana's gold is being regulated by Ghanaians. Into the argument of, you say, Bawa Rock company, me who's be able to TV so I can say Bawa Rock every Dubai, Bawa Rock every Burkina, Bawa Rock every Zimbabwe. We all admit to say Bawa Rock is Ghanaian, and that's the most important thing. Meaning, gold that you know Ghana, say Bawa Rock na aggregator. Every money stays in Ghana. That is all that we've been asking for. For hundreds of years, we have all been saying, you own your natural resource. How are we going to own it? There are so many African countries, they cannot even control their natural resource. They do not have full control. For the first time in the history of Ghana, we have a regime that has given full control of our natural resource to Ghanaians. And that alone should tell every Ghanaian, say, we have come to that point whereby we can start developing as a nation. Until when that argument of Bawa Rock say, wherever say, aggregator say, I ask myself, I'm saying, at least Obianka say, company no, Ayobro nibi, India nibi, Chinese nibi, and Ghana gold, and I say, Yahweh an aggregator, which basically makes me feel, say, at least the government has taken a decision. Ghana for we agree. Remember, GoldBod in just a year, almost to me, I'm making profit of $11 billion. 11 billion. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. In just 12 months, GoldBod na John Mahama eti yede Sami jemfi 2 no. it has made 11 billion. So imagine if GoldBod tries to even double its revenue every year. That means so Wanko baby on double or 11 billion a year. In 8 years, we are making $88 billion. So sometimes in the course, sit back and ask yourselves, if GoldBod was established in just a year and they have been able to make $11 billion, let's say it's a GoldBod and for 8 years, for 12 years, for 16 years, now GoldBod age 11 billion krumpa, more reforms. It means say we have one agency, it's able to cough out $11 billion a year. That is not a joke. So the conversation, you ask yourself, say, what are the positives? Has anything like this happened before? Let's look at the long term. Let's look at the projection. That's why I keep saying, say, GoldBod conversation it should have been a conversation about reforms. Reforms. Now, when I say reforms, and not reforms, my conversation is about reforms, but not about losses and all that. The reason why I'm saying reforms is say it is because we could not follow through better reforms, and intina GoldBod. Bibiti say GoldBod. We are not able to get full support from GoldBod. We are not able to realize GoldBod ankasa GoldBod, any GoldBod, there's no difference. GoldBod or aggregator. Yakasa aggregator. Sebio Nipa Bank of Ghana. Emrano emano hokwain. Emani majom. Enfasika mbonichi. Enante bekwai obwase dunkwao. Enchiche sikase montuto gold mame. Emrano Ghana mrano emano hokwain. Enti the Bank of Ghana yen say Bank of Ghana edi sikanema GoldBod. Now GoldBod cannot just get out and go and be asking. Medru boase one a gold dealer. Jisika koto gold mame. Medru takwa one a gold dealer. So GoldBod so enya obia sebio sikana yedi shedi semye sika emu odu. Na sebio sa nipa no sa company no omo so kyerɛ sɛ omo angasa omo sika bi dawa sa sika de mo omo sɛ na yebetum de esi awawa. Now when it comes to aggregator, PMMC, the reason why I under NPP, PMMC eboka all those monies ni nyina say omo na PMMC edi sika mo no na there was nothing like a guarantor. They did not have any bank guarantee. Enti PMMC etam sikama Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor is not showing says sasika mikodia. Sebio me was sika bi the bank where me di sia wawa. No. Enti majority of the sika ya dema inkofo under PMMC no ehye because there was nothing na eye guarantee se nipa ne say sika na PMMC betumi aka say we dem di sia wawa. Now with GoldBod what GoldBod did they say they made sure say opesa wo ye aggregator, you need to show some kind of a financial backing. A say ye sika na ye de ma wo no say uko say sika na uwo bibia ye betumi edge si animu. That is a friend guarantee and our bank guarantee. Until you need to show, you need to be able to prove say the 100 billion mawa say uko say 100 billion na uwo sika bi the bank ya guarantee ye betumi akotama behemu because GoldBod sika ye Bank of Ghana sika Ghana for sika. Until we cannot just hand over the money to you. And then a ma Bower Rock ebeye the aggregator and then focus say adentina bank Bower Rock and Kwana Yamaniska. The GoldBod omo border omo nyina tena say take decisions. Now Bower Rock was able to prove to GoldBod say omo enough money 2 billion to serve as a guarantee. Say but GoldBod money sika so to gold na or say sika no kra yenim send sika bi da banka ye betuma tam ediate. Now so we Ghana ni na so pesa we aggregator et say Bower Rocker. All that you need to do is to prove to GoldBod that you have this amount of guarantee at the bank. Sika edawa say GoldBod tam sika mawa ubetumi edi juma say sika ne share ye betumi de no sia wawa. That's all. Bower Rock etime prove actually Ghana for the GoldBod say they have that money. Their bankers were able to prove say Bower Rock has that guarantee. Now, until so Bebeka say Sami Jemfi and the GoldBod are prevented from being an aggregator. Because at this point, until Bebeka say, oh, this amount of money a GoldBod Eka say, you need to be able to provide this amount or this guarantee to be able to be given that aggregatorship a license now. So far, me who be like I say, minya sikano and Sami Jemfi am license no. Now, there are people who also want to be aggregators. Now, if you have a bank guarantee, only be a 2 billion. Into what happens, and they say they have different kinds of the guarantors. Into what tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Meaning, one who didn't actually be able to table. No, so Bower Rock, it match and who didn't know to the top of the table. So, uni Bower Rock, and who didn't be, and I say, Eddie in Simudia, and I say, a guarantee, you go beneath Bower Rock, you need to work with Bower Rock. This is simple. Inti semetiala se me wo eyedien sa requirement me meet requirement ni say e be a GoldBod so pay experience of 5 years being in the system for 5 years working with some companies having this amount of money my bank guaranteeing it for me. Why not? You be given a license to be a guarantor aggregator. But if you're not able to make that marker, then baby usike druno you become an aggregator who work under Bower Rock. It is out this aggregator Bishop Bower Rock asia. What is happening? They say Bower Rock ni jisikana. Right now, GoldBod tells Bower Rock, Mama 10 billion. Usikana da bank ni siya wawa. Omo amushisha wasino uni omu yejuma mweni nkohu because I sikana the amount when to me and farm babaka I am going to go take your guarantee money. Into all the small aggregators, they are working under Bower Rock. It does not make Bower Rock an exceptional aggregator. It is the same work that they are doing, just that the criteria, and I say what you need to meet, the criteria you need to meet, when to meet here, and it's your division 1, division 2, division 3. Equipment, and as a facility at Real Madrid, one, and then you be a Fankoba, even though Fankoba Super Premiership. Facilities are Barcelona one, Kotoko Nibi, and so still Kotoko Super Premiership. So you need to understand, World Cup or Koba, you'll be BFN teams are CD or more. We just don't see them because of warfare. We see them because of their experience and also their rankings, any performance. So the criteria is there. So Ghana, if you don't meet that criteria, see a World Cup draws, you are not seeded. And then also Ghana for TSC, in everything, there is a criteria. There is a standard you need to meet. If you are not able to meet the standard, even though you can be part of that group, you will not be given that table. You will not be up there. Into Bower Rock or your license, the aggregator to say, but the difference between Ono and Omo say, he was able to meet a criteria. So be able to meet this criteria na Bower Rock meet na Sani Pano falls under Bower Rock because you meet the criteria beneath the Bower Rock's criteria. That's all. And there's nothing so sketchy and so weird about say yes Bower Rock and the aggregator. Now, the reason why you don't need too many aggregators in Ghana and say when you give too many aggregators, when you make the criteria easy for anybody to become a first-class aggregator, what happens? And they say it will get to a point whereby those aggregators will come together, and what they will do, and they say they will now determine the price for you, GoldBod or Bank of Ghana. Until you see aggregators forming cliques and now going out there and creating a black market price. So if you want to stop that, you don't make the aggregatorship, the first top aggregatorship, you don't make it easy. Because the moment you give them too much power, you get 15, 20 aggregators in the system. What they do is they start to compete against themselves and now they start to hijack the price. That's when you start to have gold prices to say dollar price. Then they start to give you black market prices. Because every aggregator feels to say their price is supposed to be running the system. But then if you limit the aggregatorship, I'm talking about the picker, what happens? And then they say it becomes like a triangle. All of them work towards the top until you are able to manage or regulate the prices in the market. And it is very important to say about gold business. Any ejuma GoldBod here, I will say a TSC say the NPP no omunim say a GoldBod ejuma omu ye no it is going to save Ghana's economy for years. They don't want that. As far as GoldBod is in the picture, MPP will never come to power. Now me can something about GoldBod and CocoaBoard. CocoaBoard, aggregators, greater any PBC, produce buying company, PBC. GoldBod, aggregator, any bar rock. Now PBC no, omuni cocoa crash for the ejuma. Omuni cocoa farmers ni ejuma. Now GoldBod no, bar rock no, ono and on the other smaller aggregators ni ejuma are the same. Now the question here is, because we did not focus on reforms, and your reforms are how to make the work of GoldBod solid, no? Because we failed to put in better reforms, no? And it's na CocoaBoard egu, and it's na CocoaBoard yen to me the amount of money you see in your free home. Now the conversation should be about reforms, sir. A bit to me, ama GoldBod, I get more better. Ama CocoaBoard, I am very solid. Ama CocoaBoard, it me a silly every single space, sir. Ebema yesika sam and you go dribi crumple, it me lika for baby. Because yen to me anya sadian ama CocoaBoard in tea and ende yetiha. Cocoa is also another natural resource. Why is it say today we are banging all our hopes on gold? The reason is that the reforms you have put in place when it comes to gold, it has been a better reform than the reforms you have put in place when it comes to cocoa. Now listen, the reason why CocoaBoard buy and say we didn't want Ghanaians and other people smuggling our cocoas out of Ghana. Anything a CocoaBoard buy. Now for we are a cocoa ni Ghana. Now farmers be the cocoa no e kwa bontene. Na ye cocoa dankasa ye nton e ma Ghana buy. Enti Ghana government the BBF and CocoaBoard buy. Send ye bet to me a regulating a monitor a cocoa production in Ghana. Now along the way, what happened and they say we could not put reforms as time went on. We did not update. We did not make the reforms stronger. Enti the reforms now we made in the past, we thought to say it is still there, it is still solid. As time went on, technology and the way the world revolves, things started to change. People now had sophisticated ways of smuggling cocoa out of Ghana. People have sophisticated ways of selling cocoa illegally. So what happened is we were using the old reforms to try and prevent today's problems. It wasn't working. For what check here? For a long time, cocoa nana a backbone a support economy. Cocoa started losing that strength. All because the reforms were weak. We did not pay attention to the reforms that were going to make sure cocoa stays in Ghana. Now, what the NDC has done, and they say, they have been able to put reforms together. Some reforms has been able to clamp cocoa. Cocoa do na APF free Ghana. GoldBod the reforms about it to me stay sa cocoa no Ghana. Into majority of cocoa a gold and say PF free Ghana. GoldBod reforms no stop it. It you see say smuggling of cocoa above from. You see say the fake illegal mining na amount for black market system na over the running gold above from. And these are some of the things sir. It me aboma GoldBod making 11 billion in a year. Now my man idea. When you look at this under NPP, look at this. Oh gold my man explanation of the amount. Now, maybe show the practical one. Now, in 2000, I mean, enlarge your deal with Sana a bit easier move. Let me enlarge it. Then you understand what I'm saying well. Now, where your total ASM gold exports, gold they are exporting from 2018 to 2025. Now, take your time and watch this. When we say volumes are from 2018, gross weight in tons, yes, gold tons are, exporting 75.7 tons. Value a free mono, 2.8 billion. This is 2018. Now, this was despite a total ban on small scale mining that year. Says a year now, Ekufuor de ban eto small scale mining so no. A year gold tons are 75.7 tons. Sika a free mobile na 2.8 billion. Now the question you ask and say Ekufuor de ban ato small scale mining so a year then you to me 75.7 tons. This is a question that ever seen the MPP are buying to me answer. in 2018, now the ban at to small scale mining. And so, even though not banned, that's no 75.7 tons of gold in a Ghana in yaye. Or the basic mua $2.8 billion. So the question is, into ban na not ban the you can't tell me say the big mining companies all Ghana and they produce 75.7 tons. They don't produce that much. And this is small scale mining gold that produce here. It means to say time and almost the ban in Abahono. People were mining in Ghana. Something was going on. But they told every Ghanaian to say, the ban at to and small scale mining. So now come to 2019. Omunya 53.4 tons. $2.2 billion no generate here. 2020, 39.3 tons, 2 billion. Now here. When it comes to 2022, now over 2021 as something happened. Here 2021. Omunya 3.4 tons. From 39.3 tons, in 2021, at about 3.4 tons. The reason. The reason was that this was the year that 3% withholding tax was imposed on unprocessed ASM gold. Into 2021, Bawumia ne kufuado mo kasa the 3% tax at to gold so. Unprocessed gold. In the time the 3% tax ever to gold so no. Gold now in 2020 you to me enya 39.3 tons no. At about 3.4 tons. You know why? People started smuggling the gold. Afe na chema untumi mo na MPP for no galamse no KTJ amono. What they were doing is they were not now keeping the gold in Ghana. They were using Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire borders. They were smuggling the gold out. In 2021, because of the introduction of the 3% tax on gold, unprocessed gold, some people in the system started smuggling the gold. Say the better one buying. Now buying budget 3% there, and then we will go now. Me the beko Togo akoton, me the beko Cote d'Ivoire akoton, me the beko Chinese ni, me the beko Indian ni. Into the year they introduced the taxes on unprocessed gold, it dropped from 39.3 tons to 3.4 tons in 2021. Now over 2022, now there was the almost who say I feel the gold, Eswati MPP4. And what they did is say 3% VAT na I feel almost about 1.5%. And a free 3.4 tons, it's about 22 tons. So it means to say when you bring the VAT component in, people are going to smuggle the gold. The moment you introduce taxes, VAT on processed gold, to gold or Ghana, they will be forced to do what? Sell the gold illegally to Chinese, to the Indians, and then through our borders. Now, NPP will say from 2021, only 3% bet to gold, unprocessed gold, at about 3.4. Into 2022, I'm say okay, 3% VAT, no more year free, so about 1.5%. After gold tons and about kakra, it be do 22 tons. Now here you see 2023. Now 1.5 withholding tax in force. After gold this say started say airbus 37.4. Meaning now people are saying say okay, let's deal with the 1.5. But still people were doing what? Were smuggling the gold. People were taking the gold out because what the VAT, what the tax are bet to gold now, small scale miners, air mining, the raw gold, or the tax 3% are bet to so. Now something interesting happened. In 2024, 37.4 tons, it came to 63.6 tons. 1.5 withholding tax, so. Now something interesting happened. In 2025, NDC bar power and almost crappy a year VAT 1.5 and not tax net that's no. John Mahama eti GoldBod and we sa VAT in few. The NDC in 2025 alone, they were able to record 103 tons. In dollar terms, a 10.8 billion. What was the secret? The thinking went into taking away the taxes, creating more room, having GoldBod, making sure you have better reforms, regulations, and rules to protect your gold. That is why you have 103 tons in 2025. with about 10.8 billion staying in Ghana. So a lot of thinking went into it. And the thinking was that put GoldBod together. Let GoldBod put reforms together. Take away the VAT component or tax component. Now people who are miners, small-scale miners, feel comfortable. Now they are able to sell the gold to the Ghana government. And Nitina, from 63.6 tons, just in a year, it moved from 63 to 103 tons. From 4.6 billion to 10.8 billion. It is because small-scale miners who say, now you bet my ton gold na ma abino. Now abino bo gold no buying, abino air boye, abino air guide ye, abino air make sure say or the mrat to kwemwa yen to me air den nipa bin to me muye. Sa tax na na edaso on unprocessed gold na aban ye fuel. So now the small-scale miners are comfortable. They are selling the gold to who? They are selling it to the aggregator. And who is the aggregator? Rock. They are selling it through a aggregators that Rock is working with. And who is giving Rock the money? It is GoldBod. Now, who is giving GoldBod the money? It is Bank of Ghana. So at the end of the day, our money is being put to use. At the end of the day, also I say, a Jumana GoldBod yama Ghana no. It is not about to say Obito or Yededo. GoldBod is changing when it comes to the dynamics, when it comes to our natural resources. This alone should tell you, say, the NDC government, the GoldBod Nayatino, the Bank of Ghana, the inception of GoldBod has changed the dynamics. And it's in the MPP for they want to do everything possible and make it look like, say, GoldBod, no, I will say, Sami they know, say, as far as GoldBod is in the picture, the NPP can never come to power because Ghana will never go outside and borrow. Ghana, at the end of the day, we will always have gold reserves. Right now, the Bank of Ghana is capping our reserves. They say you need too much gold, tombi, and there's so much price. No, gold prices are going up. If gold prices are going up around the world, it means Ghana is making money. So why would anybody sit in Ghana and say, yeah, and a Sami Jemfi and a GoldBod? GoldBod is sustaining our economy. So reforms now, it's Mama GoldBod, I bet this powerful. We still want them to do better. No, say to me, the same reforms at the Cocoa border. Cocoa board will be as powerful as GoldBod. Say reforms here, GoldBod Ediaba. We are still calling for better reforms because reforms will come and enough. And I'm pleading with the Bank of Ghana that immediately they should sit down and still draft new reforms, solid one to still protect GoldBod. I want COCOBOD to also sit down and start putting together new reforms. Because such strategy here, GoldBod using, COCOBOD can use the same, and then we are going to make extra good money from COCOBOD. So why are we having problems with GoldBod? It is only the NPP. NPP there are two things here. They naturally hate Sami Jemfi because Sami Jemfi exposed the NPP. Mamika have been sure. Sami Jemfi, what it did when the NDC were in opposition. Sami Jemfi criticized the NPP. He criticized the NPP with facts, documents, audio, video. Sami Jemfi never went on TV to malign anybody. He did not insinuate. He did not make things up. And that is the thing that hurts the NPP. Sami Jemfi was hard on the NPP, basing every statement on facts, on evidence, video evidence, paper, everything, documents. And it hurts them to the point whereby they don't know how to do the same thing. It is not you sitting there and saying, Sami Jemfi Nkrumah, Sami Jemfi go jail. That is going to make his work at the end of the GoldBod, gold never. No. You need to prove beyond. The reason why Ghana for Sami Jemfi communication 2 minutes say it wasn't just talk, it was talk and add facts to it. It was fact-based communication. That is the main reason why people listen to my platform, not because they are me to me. It is because we make sure say Asamoah Bekano, yeah, they add their engineer so account. That is the sword that Sami Jemfi, the stabbing he stabbed the NPP in the heart. He stabbed them with facts. He stabbed them with evidence. He was coherent in his delivery. And if you want to prove, say, Sami Jemfi Aboka, come with your evidence, be coherent, prove to the people that you have evidence to show. But just to come and say, yeah, and a GoldBod, that will not change the narrative. It will not change the narrative. And secondly, what they are trying to do, they know say, as far as GoldBod exists, as far as this GoldBod, the Bank of Ghana governor, the finance minister, they are guiding Sami Gyamfi, and they are going to add more reforms to make it airtight. For GoldBod to be more stronger, no? They know say, as far as GoldBod exists, the NPP can never come to power. The NPP, their biggest problem on this earth is the GoldBod. Because of GoldBod, today, Ghana government does not even feel like borrowing from outside. They feel comfortable borrowing from Ghana. Because when you borrow from Ghana, at the end of the day, there's nothing like dollar rate changing or the exchange rate affecting because you are borrowing in cedis. It is the reason why the government of Ghana today is not out there borrowing dollars, and every single day we are panicking because when the exchange rate is fluctuating, the interest on the loan too starts to go up. So right now, that is why the government of Ghana is always at home borrowing from home, which I prefer. Inti they didn't know TV so any the it is because they know that as far as GoldBod is in existence, the NPP can never come to power. They know. Sami Gyamfi ni gold no turn away. Sami Gyamfi turn gold no way. The question here is, time Bawumia edit gold for oil buy na gold no turn away. Me busa MPP for. Mate se mo make argument bi. Sami Gyamfi auto gold no, yes auto galam say for gold. Yate. Time Bawumia di gold for oil no buy na gold no turn away. Wasiafo. Time Bawumia, Mahamudu Bawumia kachre say or the gold for oil buy, and that they were able to buy this amount of gold and keep that gold not autonomous. Where was Bawumia buying the gold from? You the MPP Jimmy. You people still don't want to understand. Say, or mana ya chichino, ya mfa the day, and then kwasi keka, ya the fact na chichino mine, ya the injina so. Time Bawumia any MP before the gold for oil buy no. Na omuto gold ni free hin. No muton Somalia. No mudo gold no munya way. That na ga himself when you na small scale man is in you. And then ended the GoldBod. It to me make a profit of 11.8 billion. Now okay Sami Gyamfi gold no or turn ga himself for na gold for oil gold near ton way. Now when I'm on a ton. You see, this is the foolishness of the NPP. The GoldBod has come to stay, and let me tell you for a fact, nobody in Ghana can change the minds of Ghanaians. Yeah? Ghana Nibia, where she said GoldBod will stay forever. Go around and ask the business community. Go around and ask the investors. Ask the traders. Everybody wants the dollar to remain where it is. Everybody wants fuel to remain where it is. Everybody likes where the economy is now. Now, why would anybody who wants the dollar to stay where it is now at 10, wants fuel to go down, wants the economy to be better the way it is, why would anybody say, GoldBod, we should shut it down? No. GoldBod has come to stay. It will stay forever. What we need to do as a nation now, and it is my plea to the Bank of Ghana governor, to Sami Gyamfi, and to the President of the Republic, GoldBod needs more reforms. Because reforms now, it is not enough. We still need to tighten the reforms. We still have to make it difficult for people to steal our gold. We still have to make it deadly. We still have to make people think, to even think of Ghana gold, so maybe we are a haram. We need to make the reforms tighter. Give a lot of room to the small-scale miners. Give a lot of room to the aggregators. Let us be able to give them enough freedom for them to trade. Let us also monitor the mine, how it is done. The reforms should be very strong. We need to protect the gold. It should not end here. In the time I got a news file, time I bright Simon I say you people, with all due respect, you are supposed to be discussing reforms. Because at this point, why a better GoldBod for 1 year and can be making over 10 billion and you have a problem with it, unless you are insane. Since Ghana was put together, no agency has been put together. It may make it the profit GoldBod has made. If you sit on TV and say you're a social commentator, you have learned this book, you are part of this, and you cannot get the picture, your horizon cannot picture what GoldBod can bring, and you will not know, say, we need more reforms to make it more better and create more revenue, then your reasoning power is very low. If the argument is going to be about Sami Jenfi, it's going to be about Kabiaba, the argument is not about Ekaba, Sami Jenfi, the argument is about the positives we have made in the history of the Republic of Ghana. The GoldBod, no government agency or no institution that was put together by Parliament has been able to make it. What we need to do is to better it. The conversation should be about reforms. The conversation should be about having better reforms to make GoldBod better than it is now. Let us translate, let us transfer that reform to CocoBod. Sika yenya no cocoa no, si yenya better reforms, CocoBod will be as lucrative as GoldBod. Why are we sitting here talking stupid English? Jimini biya betra TV swa na okasa by heart. No sense. Unnecessary stupid talk. Now, let me show you the things GoldBod is doing that CocoBod is not doing. And if CocoBod decides to do what GoldBod is doing, we will have CocoBod and GoldBod bringing in so much money to the point whereby Ghana wouldn't have to go out there and borrow. Now, let me show you one. Thank you very much, team, for bringing this in. Now, I'm going to show you. These are some of the things that GoldBod is doing now. CocoBod is not doing. Look at this. What GoldBod is doing that CocoBod is not doing. One, GoldBod, GoldBod action, CocoBod status. Now, sole export, GoldBod, sole export authority for ASM Gold. CocoBod, license multiple LBCs and exporters. Now, it is so check here. GoldBod, it is the sole exporter. Now, CocoBod, they have licensed multiple LBCs. What is happening is there are too many LBCs in the system. CocoBod is not able to monitor. How they are able to monitor the cocoa, its movement, its price, and CocoBod is not able to fully have control over it. But GoldBod has full control because it is the sole exporter or export authority. It is only GoldBod that can export gold. You are able to control the gold. You are able to control the quantity. You are able to control the value. You are able to control its export. But CocoBod is not doing that because CocoBod has multiple LBCs. And that is what CocoBod needs to do. CocoBod needs some reforms. We need to make sure we have some reforms. A bit to me, I'm a CocoBod. I am strong to say, Eddie and GoldBod. GoldBod reforms, we still need to tighten it up. Now, we have something called mandatory real-time assaying before export. GoldBod, they make sure before gold is taken out, they are in charge. The assaying and everything, they are in control. But when it comes to CocoBod, no real-time cocoa grading at point of aggregation. So what happened? And they say, CocoBod, they don't have control on even before the cocoa is exported. They don't even have, they don't have full control over the cocoa beans. They don't know how it is managed. The processes and what it goes through, CocoBod has limited hand on it. So GoldBod, CocoBod, you could see say GoldBod is actively involved in how the gold is being exported, assaying of the gold and making sure everything is done right. Real time, they are there. But CocoBod, there is this gap between CocoBod and the process. Into the loopholes, the leaks, are there. That is why CocoBod is not able to achieve its revenue target. Now, digital traceability from source to export. GoldBod is able to track its gold digitally. They are able to tell you, say, gold way ha, gold way for her, gold way be her, gold way do say, and an ounce will not be missing. By CocoBod, the cocoa management system, the CMS, roll out incomplete. Now, CocoBod are not able to trace the beans. See, a beans if you require. CocoBod does not have knowledge how the beans is going to get to where it has to get to before it's exported. Into CocoBod, they have very limited interference, and I say limited contribution when it comes to send a cocoa and sana cocoa nako. Into utmisha say GoldBod, they have full control Anything a GoldBod is making that much money, GoldBod can make same. But the issue here is, it is all about reforms. It is all about Imrana Yeshano. It is all about making sure the reforms are strong. They are solid. The laws now, they protect cocoa and now gold. It is solid. And so the conversation should be about reforms. The conversation should not be about profits. The conversation should be about reforms. When you get the reforms right, the profit will come in its numbers. So, unya reforms in the writer. Forget about profit. It will come and you'll be shocked. Because it is only the reforms that can seal the loopholes. If you don't have better reforms, you will never meet your target. The reason why GoldBod is meeting its target is because the reforms now that GoldBod is using is a solid reform. And they still need to do more. If GoldBod wants to get the same revenue target or get close to it, the GoldBod, they need to have serious reforms. Now, reform opportunity for GoldBod. Create a centralized cocoa export clearing house or single export desk. So GoldBod needs to do that. They need to have a centralized cocoa export clearing house or single export desk. There should be one desk that oversees the export of cocoa in Ghana. Right now, we don't have anything like that. So what is happening? And they say, cocoa is going in different directions. And GoldBod is struggling to track every single cocoa. And at the end of the day, the works become difficult. It's one thing. GoldBod is tracking to say cocoa di biafaha, yes, cocoa di biafaha. But if GoldBod is able to trace every single cocoa, like the way GoldBod is able to trace every single gold in the system, and it is all through reforms. If you have better reforms, you will be able to trace every single cocoa, and your revenue will jump. So the conversation is not about Sami Jenfi. The conversation is not about how much money. The conversation is about reforms. When the reforms are better, we will not be having this conversation about 240 million and the Asamoah and the aggregator. That does not come in. What we need to be doing now, and the so-called think tanks, the so-called political insects, they need to come to the table and start thinking about reforms. They need to come to the table. This is the time you need to come submit reforms to make sure, say, GoldBod becomes more profitable. How does it become more profitable? It is only through reforms. It is only through making sure the leaks that's going to make us lose money, lose gold, lose revenue, we are able to block it. You can see, say, the LBCs, the license buying companies, that works for GoldBod, there are too many. The trick now, GoldBod, they have one aggregator who is working with lower tier aggregators. That is all. GoldBod should have one desk and work with those beneath it. If they don't do that and they have all these license buying companies, they will start stealing the cocoa. They cannot manage it. It will be leaving Ghana. GoldBod has done something extraordinary. We are not supposed to underestimate it. This is the time we need to say, okay, 1 year, GoldBod has made this money. 1 year. For all these years, we were not able to tell ourselves it's a gold in here. For the first time, we have an aggregator, a Ghanaian company. One company called Bawumia. For the first time in our history. Today, we are proud on TV and we are discussing a Ghanaian company that is an aggregator. Hey, are we not happy about it? So far, Mantis Obika say, Bawumia adie gold no ede kwabruchi. Obia say Bawumia a Ghana company. Obia say Tina Ghana ha. Obia say Adena oya Ghana ni ede man nti. We understand say a Ghanaian can also be an aggregator. Under MPP, we had a Alpha Stream, a Dubai boy, some guy be from Dubai, third party. He took our gold and put in ship. So or the Koje oyerepa near to Ghana and Kwasia for MPP. Today we don't have anything like that. And I get happy when I see these people sit on TV discussing a Ghanaian company that is buying gold for Ghana. I get happy. We should give opportunities to others. But there is a criteria. There is a standard. If you don't meet it, there are other standards that you can meet. Why don't you go to the other one if you can meet the top notch? That's how it works everywhere. It is a Bawumia etimi meet standard, not an aggregator. If you think you can meet the standard, go meet that standard and also be an aggregator. That's it. Not Sami Jenfikas and I'll say aggregators normally have 3, but 2 of them fell short. They did things that were against the rules and regulations. So their licenses were stripped. Now they are falling beneath Bawumia. That is how the law should work. And I can tell you that that is the only way you realize your dream. Until what GoldBod is doing is exceptional. They didn't have people before you, forget you. And nothing is going to change the dynamics. GoldBod has come to stay. We should tighten the reforms. Bank of Ghana governor, the finance minister, Sami, you guys should sit down, call all the stakeholders, let us think and tighten the reforms. And yes, sir, Sibia yati GoldBod ani ni aji GoldBod. Ayekaze GoldBod na ebeboa a protect your cocoa, and the GoldBod is as weak as Gyan ni dross. Today, ebetena cocoa ni namha, ne cocoa namha, ne cocoa namha because emrano emu ago. Emrana yediti GoldBod no, ye jambrano ma emrano emu ago. Time has changed. Technology has been has evolved. Things have changed. Reforms needs to be done. Mommy and Shady Yaya no GoldBod. The John Mahama NDC. This president, this government, this GoldBod, this Bank of Ghana, this finance minister, they are doing something exceptional. Let us support them. GoldBod has come to stay. The nightmare of the NPP is GoldBod. Let us not allow them to fool around. Let us support GoldBod. So every year GoldBod can bring in $10 billion. We are good. That's all that we need. The dollar will never cross 12. If GoldBod can give us $10 billion every year, every investor is safe in Ghana. The Bank of Ghana will not be printing money. The government of the day will not go out and borrow. All that we need to do is to put together reforms that will protect our gold, will protect the small-scale miners, it will protect the aggregators and protect GoldBod. That's all that we need. If GoldBod can give you and I, this country, $10 billion a year, we are good. And let us protect GoldBod. Let us call for reforms. Let us not join this bus of noisemakers and political jogbasses. They are ignorant fools who know our biggest threat as a political party, MPP, the GoldBod led by Sami. We will be here every day to explain things to you. The
MPP of Darocha, Sakiskek, Victor Wusu, Kofi Buzia, Professor Edubuahe, Alajete, J.A. Kufuor, those men of value, those men of integrity are not what we have today. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers,